Hmm. Oh, it's actually a decent trade. I don't even play him. Get an extra second round pick. Expiring deal. Kusa, what's going on, my guy? There we go. Had to get my mic. Had to get my recording mic as my audio here. What's up, Kusa? How's it going? Gonna do some slider testing, you know. See if we can't lock these in. Why did it screw up everything? You gonna take part in a little bit of the stream, or you dip in here? Be great to have you for at least some of the stream. I mean, the football game on isn't really a good game, so I figure, you know, hey, let's do some slider testing.
And now the starting lineup for Dallas. Man in the middle, standing 7'2", number 9, Brown. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 14, Landry Shamet.
Just tweaking my audio.
Standing 6 foot.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his
Love it.
frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Young. Coming off 41 points last game out. Down low. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella. Aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
And at 6'7", 230
Yeah,
pounds, Luka Doncic has the
We'll be
physical
all right.
tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA.
All right, 2 for 2.
He knows
All right, we're just gonna go right here,
that
shrink the
size
floor.
and strength to his advantage.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot.
What's up, Ron? How's it
Yeah,
going?
that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hunter, good.
Man, this is just fun. These
Playing
teams
around
are
the
trading
consistency
threes back
slider,
and
I'm
forth.
up to 30.
Nothing like answering back.
Was at
One team
25,
gets three,
but
you fired 3 of your own.
I hate that. He's posted up. Why did he give up on the post?
Collins against Porzingis.
I sim a few games, Kusa. I also did a start
Outside
today
Young. From deep three-point range. The shot misses.
for the 31st with the real
Victory
records.
eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
So I'm not 100% sure what my record is. They might show it. I have lost the last 2 games that I've streamed here against the 76ers
They could have gotten a win.
and the Suns. No, Grizzlies.
11 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness.
And I think on the consistency is what's going to help that out. When you zero out the consistency, I didn't like how that played. But I don't want to jack up the consistency too much either. I'm going to work my way up there.
And here's Doncic outside, drops in the three.
Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you three, the revenge triple.
Pass to Capella, outside Herder. Outside Hunter, from the arc, and the Hawks with another three.
What I'm trying to get rid of is those, we have these quarters where teams shoot 35, 40%, and then we have quarters where they shoot 70%. We don't want those 70%.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
At this distance, Kristaps Porzingis is more than comfortable.
Just be more consistently in that 35 to 55% range.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Brown, the screen on Young. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous
I mean,
finish.
I've only missed one shot so far, I think.
Not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly
I customized the playbook, though. Ah, I went the wrong way.
The kick out to Johnson. No good on the triple. The Hawks trailing.
I should have went to Shamit in the corner.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Young. Looking for his first basket.
No.
Still in this one.
All right.
Again missing. Now here's Johnson.
Let's let it rain. Nope.
No good.
All right, so it's balancing out a little bit
Big time contributor on
from our hot
offense.
start.
22 points a game.
Moses Brown is getting eaten alive by Clint Capella.
Right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Now here's Doncic.
Nope, that's not where it was supposed to go.
Pass to Shamit. There's the three. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's
Couple
got
bad
4
offensive
rebounds
possessions
now.
here.
Here's Hunter. Shoots over Johnson.
Ooh,
Hunter passes to Young.
I haven't done anything
Boy, the
to
rumor mill is buzzing.
really mess with those to reduce those turnovers. I like them too.
All of that outside
It's really
noise,
just
whether
shot
it's the
percentages,
rumor
you know what I
mill
mean?
or Dynamics within the team when it's outside.
Good
noise, it can
defense.
have a real negative effect because you just don't know how players are dealing with that, and if they're
It's a
dealing with it
mismatch.
constructively. So, with the amount of trades in the NBA, though, I know that players.
I thought, let me jab like I'm going to drive and hit him with the step back, and maybe I'll get enough
Capella
space.
finds Hunter. Outside Young.
Oh no.
Pass to Herder. Launches a three. That's in.
That's great ball movement.
From Young. Herder's got 6.
That's great ball
They're
movement.
getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
So for the Hawks, Gallinari comes in for John Collins. And Reddish is subbed in for Hunter. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first.
I'm cool with the 3 of 7 from 3. Obviously, that's an improvement over what it had. Oh, they're in the zone.
6 points for him. For 3, Hardaway.
All right, and that's a wide open 3 we missed. So that's good.
Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Herder. Another 3
Ooh.
for Atlanta.
Nice
Ooh.
passing instincts from Young.
Just let it rip right away.
Guy with a wide open look.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Outside Johnson, looking to win the run. Knocks
They're
it
giving
down
us the
for
3, so we're just going to have to,
And this is
you know,
just fun. These teams are trading
keep
threes
letting them
back
fly.
and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I mean, yeah, we got obviously, you know,
Well, he hasn't put up
quite a
any
bit of
points
time
yet
left in the
this
quarter,
one.
but
Reddish misses.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Capella against Powell.
set that screen. All right.
Outside Hardaway.
Oh, thought that was going to be a steal.
He had a 36-point outing in their last game against.
And he was relentless
No!
in that one.
I was supposed to go to the cutting Cam Johnson.
And almost was.
Pass to Sharon. Powell outside. Now here's Doncic. Herder
Tough shot.
Doncic, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop.
No way.
Oh, wasted no time on that
That's
one.
Trae Young. Never mind.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
If they get a little bit of a look, they're just letting it fly.
Hardaway on the wing.
That's midi.
That one falls.
Let's go.
Great setup by Doncic.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this.
So I'm shooting okay. They're the ones shooting a little bit hot right now. Let's just see if we can. I mean, they've been getting some good looks in transition.
Young's got 5 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Over Young.
It's a bad shot. Ooh.
Doncic
And that's the mid-range I'm still looking at. Like, everyone says mid-range is still a little OP.
Making the most of his opportunity.
outside Herder.
So I'm going to be looking at. Yeah, that was a great move by Trae Young. Get out there and contest that.
Another three for Atlanta.
The big story thus far, how well.
Well, I'm protecting the paint right now, which means I'm obviously going to give up the three-point shot. I'm going to switch it here to try to get my guys to run out and contest these shots a little bit more. We're going to change it and see what happens with the... So we're going to go no threes. CPU mid has been an issue. I'll look at the quarter. I don't want to look mid-quarter because obviously it could take some shots and it could change. So I'd like to look at the quarter and see. But I have been protecting the paint, and they've been getting some looks on threes. So now we're going to go no threes and see if we jump these threes and they have to attack the paint a little bit more. That's supposedly what it's supposed to do. Now Luka's out of the game.
Here's Hardaway. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
All right, what are we running? Anything? No? Okay. No play?
He takes it in. Rebound Atlanta.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Gallinari finds Young.
Oh my God, he got wide open.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
That's just bad defense.
Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. 1:56 left in the first quarter.
You've got to applaud Trae.
I don't know how he got so open right there.
I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level.
Okay.
Stolen away. Nice
They
job.
protect against the lob too.
Pulls up for 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Brunson passes to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. Back to Bullock.
What's the play? Okay.
Hardaway on the wing. Pounded by Wright.
You mean and one?
Hardaway, no good. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does.
I don't mind the sprint to the corner, but why are my guys not hustling back?
He wants everyone to get involved, and he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his.
It's like
guys
they're
to the
beating me back, but everything's the same.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Outside Brunson. To the inside. Oh,
What in the world?
Wright against Hardaway. And it's Wright missing. The Mavericks shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Brunson on the drive.
Hey, let's go. Coast to coast.
Inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference,
We just got to lock up on defense. If we play a little bit better defense, they don't get so many open shots, I think we're okay.
Now here's Young.
Like, we'll live with that.
Atlanta again missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Powell, a screen on Wright.
We had the step.
Hardaway
Good
shot is
finish.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr.
I wanted to throw the lob, but
Even in
we had the
face of
step.
Aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
All right, good defense. No
Brunson against Young.
last-second shot. Ooh.
There's a screen by Jang.
Live.
Offline with a three.
Okay.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter.
We'll take
No
that, I
shortage
think.
of
We'll take a look at the
The
numbers.
Hawks on top.
Obviously,
Up
they
nine.
got the
Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
a lot of open shots when I was protecting the paint. But we'll take a look at the numbers. We'll take a look at the percentages.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far.
Hey, Kusa, you're a
Chance
mod.
for
Take care of
moment
that
to
last
check
one,
out
could
the
you?
Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Mr. Mod.
It looks to me.
Let's take a look. So overall, I shot 50. They shot 55, which isn't like out of the ordinary for a quarter to happen. I shot 44% from 3. They shot 50. Again, possible. We just don't want it to like be consistent. 8 points in the paint out of 33. I mean, nothing crazy there. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm not gonna touch a thing. Actually, we just out of curiosity, we should look at the shot percentages. I was 3 for 4 for mid range, so we'll keep an eye on that. Yo, Kusa, take care of this Veronica vibrator, like that shit.
Three-pointer default tonight as well.
Somebody, any mod? I know Kusa's a mod.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. They've got Reggie Bullock. Johnson is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the center spot. They get it again.
All right, we missed a mod or a mid range.
Tries yet again. Oh, nice.
There we go.
shot by Brown. Brown's got a first bucket in this one.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why.
I know it was
they
a contested
haven't continued
mid.
to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test
We
the
missed
hot
one,
hand.
which is
You're
good.
exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins.
I think, I mean, that was
Out there
a
with
contest,
Cameron
but
and
look
it's
at the height
Kanu
advantage.
in at the center position,
I'm okay with them
locking
making
down
that.
the middle. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach.
Wide open.
After he won
Missed the wide open midi.
Coach of the month,
Ah,
and
that's
the
why I
Hawks
didn't
guy
want to
that
mess with it.
his first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach.
That's just a good play.
Guys,
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
I don't know what
Outside
this
Brunson.
is.
Pass to Bullock. 5 to shoot from 17.
That's a good look. Offensive foul on Moses Brown. Yeah, Ron, that's kind of my thought. Let it ride. I mean, we missed 2 mid-ranges in a row. One of them was contested, one was wide open with a good player like Porzingis. So, you know, it should balance out. And I think the three-point percentage will balance out
Boy, you
too.
love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a
Then ideally we
balanced
can get a little bit more
attack, total
points in the
team
paint.
effort.
Back
You
to
know.
right.
Run their guys off the
Out to the
three-point
wing.
line a little bit on defense. Maybe get some more buckets in
Outside
transition. Good D by me.
On the mark with the 15-footer.
Might have to look at
Burner's got
CPU
11.
mid-range.
They've been the more poised team tonight.
That's
and the
2.
score reflects that.
2 that we had a hand in their face. 1 they had the height advantage, but I mean, come on.
Not wasting possession.
Here's Shamet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
And here's Wright from the arc. Buries it from 3. Wright's gotten himself
I have
going
it
with
set
a
to
triple. His first basket of the game.
To protect perimeter in transition, and yet these guys are getting wide open.
And creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Porzingis.
Oh, that was going to be a good play.
He's averaging close to 15 a game.
You know,
And then
you'd like to see a
Shamet
little
did
more
something
effort
weird.
there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him
At least we
into it.
played defense.
Here's Herder.
Oh my god.
And he dunks it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
We're not playing any
How about the
defense, and
coaching
it's
staff here
pissing me
now? I
off.
mean, their game plan has been perfect.
No threes. Protect perimeter. I don't.
Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks.
All their points are coming in transition off of my
Let's see
misses.
how things are shaping up in the
We're
East.
not getting to the corner to run them off, or
way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
Well, right now for the Hawks, there's no
Just need to go on a little run.
Pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year.
Got a good look.
Is apparent.
All right, defense.
During the season,
That's it.
compounded their problems.
Now here's Wright. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Hunter.
We just
Collins
do
with a screen on
defense.
Johnson. Oh, and makes it
wow.
with a kiss. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's getting it
And they're
done
shooting 64. I'm shooting
making
fine.
winning plays at every
We'll take a
turn.
look at halftime and see what we might need to do.
Doncic passes to Johnson.
Change. That's a good look.
No good from outside. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Herter.
Why?
Off the mark there with a 3.
Why'd we run in there? I wonder if it's the help
1 of 3
defense
from
being a little
three-point
high.
line here in the second quarter.
Because I watched Shamit.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Capella.
I watched Shamit run over from Herder of that last possession to help out, and he left him wide open in the corner. And I wonder if that's just because he went to help.
Exactly, and if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game.
All right, come on, defense.
Slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a slipper.
Pass to Capella.
They don't even have Trey Young out right now, and we can't even.
Here's Herter. That one off the
There you
back
go.
iron and out.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Kick out to Brown. Here's Shannon.
I needed that to be a three-point shooter.
Doncic's left side. Over right.
That's a bucket. No!
And
Hey!
by Brown.
Let's go!
I love this guy. Even
That's a-
when they're trailing, he works hard
That's a
to put on
thumbnail if
Hey,
this
that
wasn't
might
a
be
live
just
stream.
what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Impressive looks.
Oh, that's
the
on me.
AT&T 5G
Just got
slam
torched.
jam.
Boy, a nice drive that time from Wright. The defense didn't have a chance to counter.
Porzingis with a screen on right. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Outside Johnson.
What is this play? What are you doing?
Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Again, Doncic missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim
Come on, we need that, Cam.
Deep Johnson.
Thank you.
That one falls. Great setup.
We just gotta be able to hang around if we can figure out our
Doncic just
defense.
got his 4th assist
We're
in
just
that
gonna go
one.
straight up.
Right, pass to Capella. Hunter with the ball.
All right, way to protect the hoop.
For 2. The official saw contact while he was going.
You know what I actually might do?
Well, when you look at the
They like to
numbers,
run a lot of
it's
screens.
red.
What
You
if
see
we
a
just
guy who
switch
knows his
everything?
role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding.
If you're on a
He's just
quarter
force
or a
down.
one game, you gotta do like 3 or 4 games, man, to see if it's actually related to free throws. Because there's been lots of times where I thought free throws were fixed based off of one game, but that was it. It was one game.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul.
Gotta have
First foul.
consistency with that.
For Clint Capella.
Because we all know some games will just they'll call free throws, they'll call fouls. All right, let's bully him.
Here's Doncic.
And one. Let's go.
As the official
We're hanging
calls the
around,
foul,
hanging around.
count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right
Much
now?
needed. Like, let's go. We can go on a little run and cut it to 5.
I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them
No.
are champions. So if I had to choose,
All right, we got.
I guess I'll go with 3.
I mean,
They're just all great.
We were there.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Back to Doncic.
Oh my God, give him a good pass.
Pass to Herder. Back to Young. Outside Herder. And here's Hunter. There's the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Young against Doncic.
All right, Kusa. Have a good one, my man.
Back to Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has
Lucas
got 14 points for the game.
keeping us in
Certainly
this.
can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And here's Hunter.
Okay, I have it on switch everything. Why aren't we switching?
That makes him 5 for 8.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pass to Kleba. Now here's Doncic.
Okay, he just had it right there. Why do I need to pass it back to him? Just to... I don't understand that.
Here's Shaman. The three ball.
Please.
Sinks the
Thank you.
12 points for him.
You ever wonder that with the play calling? Like,
More attention to him on the perimeter.
he literally had it at the top of the key, but 2K is like, no, 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 no. Pass it back to Luka so we can pass it right back to you. That's how the play has to work.
There's Young with the three. He drops it from range.
My God, what are they shooting from three? 55%?
He's gotten his third basket of the night.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. Pass to Shaman. Fires the three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Hanging around a little bit, but gotta run these guys
Here's
off
Young.
three.
Give him 8 points now. Outside Gallinari. Fires for 3.
No way.
Another.
All right. Enough of that.
3 for Atlanta.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Kleba with nobody on him. He buries that.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
I mean, I get when they were hitting the threes because they were getting wide open. We were getting hands and faces there.
We've got 1:23
The last
left
couple.
in
They
the
made
second
every
quarter.
single one
Pass
of
to
them.
Gallinari. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Doncic. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end. You know, he can't do it by himself.
Young against Doncic. Young, the pass to Hunter.
It's an open look. I'm okay with that.
He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
We're going to do some
He's been
nerfs
playing
all around.
Great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight.
See, we're hitting too many shots in a row now, too.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Young, the pass to Hunter. 20 feet out. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Yuck.
Dallas is shooting it well, around 55% for the game.
I'm at 55% now, so yeah, we're shooting it too well.
Here's Shaman.
Both sides. We're going to do some nerfs here. That's why we play.
For 3, Hardaway.
No way.
Oh, and the...
Okay. That's just annoying. We're going to do... Oops, I went too far. also we're going to mess with the defensive awareness slider because it's at 40-60. What's theirs at? Let's nerf this a little bit. Okay, and then we gotta take a look at... Yeah, that second quarter was ridiculous. First quarter I was okay with. Second quarter, for both teams, is ridiculous. For 3-point percentage, now consistency is going to come into play here. Mid-range is going to get a nerf. Close range could use a buff, honestly. The inside shots could use a little bit of a nerf. Okay. So mid-range. I'm curious how consistency. We're not going to go too crazy. We did nerf that. We're going to nerf that. Contact shot success. What if we tried lowering it? Like, for both sides. I would rather be like nerfed heavy and have to work on getting the shot success up than where we're at right now.
Buzzer beater is good! And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back.
Hey there, everybody.
I'm going to watch the highlights. We're just going to get right into it.
Well, we're narrowing the list.
I think the big key is the consistency slider. I really do.
These guys are next level.
I don't like it at 0, but I feel like 30 was too high right there. We started hitting a couple shots and you saw what happened. But I do think the key is going to be the consistency slider with a couple other tweaks. So we'll figure this out.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on
All right, let's see how those changes go.
Offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a basket by Shamet.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now
Whoa.
that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to do
This is
that.
third.
And for the Hawks, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. And a slam dunk
Wow.
by Capella.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great...
Surprised that wasn't a foul
can make
either.
Things happen inside for sure.
Here's Shamet. Herder defending. Johnson against Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Shamet. It's hauled in by Herder. Herder's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side Hunter takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
You know what I'm going to do? I definitely think that's tied to the help defense because of drives. So let's just knock it down. And let's do it for both because the CPU, you know, We take advantage of it ourselves when we get the fast break.
Hunter's got 22.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
The help defense was up to help with the drives, but
Gets Hunter. Takes one from 10 feet. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And his fantastic performance
in the pick and rolls, but I think it's fine.
Tonight. And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yep, count it. Young's got 10.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Pass to Porzingis from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis does a
How?
lot of initiating.
all right. What the hell are they doing? Like, what is Porzingis doing right here? He just stops. For what? Here's his man. And here's Moses Brown's guys right here. Cam Johnson. I mean, what in the world? Why did Cam Johnson run where he ran? I guess to, what, stop the cutter? Okay, fair enough, but what the hell? Why did Porzingis... I guess I shot it with him. I had switched off at this point, though. And he just... I don't know if this is the issue, but we're gonna... I don't know if this is the issue or not, but we're going to turn it on and find out. That's just so annoying.
The injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
Doncic against Young. And it's Doncic on the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Boy, the long arms of the Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
The Hawks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Johnson against Hunter. Shot left block. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Thought that was going to go off the backboard.
To accept a change in play style as KP has. Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, BA. And I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
Johnson finds Doncic.
Nice screen, Porzingis.
And there's the drive. And that one good. Doncic is
Luka, man. Luka.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Oh, that should have been a steal.
Right wing. There's Young with the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be?
No! Oh my God. I wasn't even trying to do that, so I wasn't even paying attention. I thought he was going to lay it up.
Good timing. They needed that one.
I'm glad it went in, though.
You know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Capella. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it.
We got to steal that. We have 2 guys ready to
Let's
run.
look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The Mavericks second.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Reddish misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Doncic into the lane. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 25 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nope. You got to get out there.
Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside.
Hurry up, Porzingis.
Porzingis sets a screen. And they doubled up Doncic.
Ah, we were too slow on it. We'll take this mismatch, though.
And he drives in. And too long on the shot.
That's a good D.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Collins. Shoots from 12. Good on the shot.
I'm okay with that.
Hawks lead by 15.
And just not
Alright, we can cut it down to like 8
you have to love this
for the
approach.
quarter.
You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Porzingis high post.
It's a good look.
And good as it takes a nice bounce
Take
off the
it.
right iron and down. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Hauled in by Brown.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity,
All
so
right.
those are the ones you hate to miss.
Need a bucket. Need another bucket.
Here's Doncic.
Oh my God, no.
Johnson passes to
Get
Doncic.
that screen.
Outside Porzingis.
Oh my God.
Stolen by Hunter.
He played that perfectly.
Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14.
He played it perfectly.
And a moment here to
Not
take
even
a look at
mad.
some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of
All right,
baskets
we can
in
still cut it
transition.
to 8 by
So for
quarter.
the Hawks, Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Brunson. Tipped.
That's not going to do it, though.
Now here's Hunter. He's got 27.
DeAndre Hunter has
Picked up by
27.
Okongwu.
That's not going in.
Reddish misses. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
We've only taken 2
Pass
threes.
to Porzingis.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Now here's Hardaway.
That's our third.
Is up. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Reddish. Count the basket. Reddish has got
That's
11.
tough.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half.
We had just dropped contact
Right
shot
with the steal.
success too.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Over Brunson.
Help them.
That's good.
Called
from
for help, no one
Okongwu.
came.
On the assist by Wright. Okongwu's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we're at 20 consistency now, and we were at 30 in the first half, and they did it there the whole time too.
Hardaway on the wing. The three. The rebound by the Hawks.
Dwight Powell didn't even make an
Rebounds
effort
now.
to set the screen.
Pass to Reddish. Beyond the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Mavericks shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Here's Bullock. Knocked loose. And now the Hawks on the break. By himself. And Gallinari throws it down.
Balanced play has given them the lead.
So the third quarter, I'm shooting better. They're still shooting unreal. I'm gonna nerf the shit out of the CPU, man. I'm getting pissed. I'm just getting hella pissed. What's the user 3.42? They're at 57. We're gonna nerf them down here. Well, Ron, I'm still scoring, but yeah, CPU is just unbelievable right now. I'm just going to nerf the shit out of them. I mean, I'm 44, 44, 39, 42 to a 44, 44, 39. Let's make it the exact same. Layups at 50. I'll let him have 52 layup.
And also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said
But our
the key word
defense
there,
is the biggest
balanced.
thing.
I mean,
Like,
their
our
big
defense
lead
is not
owes
playing
as
well.
much to their defense as their offense.
Herders checked in
Yeah,
for the
I mean,
First First in free throw percentage.
We're going to nerf the
scoring,
CPU, and we'll
so
also
well,
buff user
finishing in
defense
the
if we
top
have
third in
to.
assists per game.
Because, I mean, 71
So
points
good, looking for the best
with
shot
3 minutes left in the
possible
third
at all
is a
times.
perfectly
And you gotta
fine
avoid
pace
fouling this team. It's
for
really
the
that
user.
simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances
We'll take
to
it.
cash in from the line. And the upcoming
Yeah,
schedule
that's a
for
good
the
point,
Atlanta
DDS.
Hawks. On Tuesday,
But, I mean,
they
we
head back
used to
home
have to
host the
have the
Indiana
CPU
Pacers.
at that level
And
to
then
get
on
them to
Friday,
shoot there,
they'll
but
defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
part of their extremely high shot percentage is the wide open looks because of the lack of user defense,
Kleba,
especially
he's
in
checked in for
transition.
Kristaps Porzingis.
And we just boosted
Hardaway
their
hits him over.
defensive
There's
awareness.
so much player movement nowadays, Clark. A lot of small market teams.
That's on me.
nervous
That's
about
on me.
attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a
I
small
just got
market team,
torched.
the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge.
We can get our
to be
defense
able to
back.
keep your star
We play,
players
you know, just play
in your
better,
market
give up
because there
less.
is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter.
Are you kidding me? He just
And I
strips-
don't know if there's
just-
anything
oh
the league
my
can
God.
really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Pass to Kleba. Now Hardaway puts it up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Herter. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter.
The only person who could do anything for me has been Luka. Andre Shamet had a couple good shots in the...
A minute 37
What are we
left in
running
the
here,
third
guys?
quarter. Pass to Powell. Clock at 4.
Why is everything being ran for Tim Hardaway Jr.? He can't...
Now
Are you
here's
kidding?
Hardaway.
That's the-
Tight defense on him.
That's
And
the play they
shot
call
clock
for me?
expired.
Let's drain the whole shot clock down,
Violation. Jang, he's
and then
checked
call
in
a play for
Okongwu.
Tim Hardaway, who hasn't hit shit, to shoot it from 29 feet out?
Inside. Here's the break. For three,
Please.
Hardaway.
Please.
And the three-pointer goes. Hardaway's got 12 points.
Just keep it
Encouraging to see
respectable.
Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Outside Herter. 1:05 left to play in the third. Here's Gallinari. Misses off the left iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Bullock.
And I literally aim that to Dwight
Now
Powell,
the Hawks on the break.
and he passes it over there. I don't understand that.
Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds.
I'm literally aiming to the big center.
Right against Brunson.
Movement issues maybe for what? I
with it.
got cut off on my...
Here's Bullock. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got his second basket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
It's the exact same, though,
Right outside.
as the CPU.
12 seconds left in the third. Outside Herter. Here's Reddish. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Reddish has got 10 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I'm not
And
touching
so
anything.
it's
We
the
have them
Atlanta
set exactly as same as the
And now we have
user.
a moment to
We
reveal
do that
our
with a little bit of
State
time
Farm
left.
assist of the
We'll play a
game.
whole quarter.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team.
And the
effort.
hustle slider is the same there, but I used to have the hustle be higher for the CPU. They're both at 25. I'm sorry, I used to have it higher for the user. Oh, the movement sliders, Tinker, are the same for both. So let's try that theory. So what we'll do like a 40 for the user, and we'll do a 20.
Basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Johnson is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's
That's a good look.
And it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And here are the Hawks now. Their next game playing at
That's
home
how I
as
used
the
to do
Pacers come
things.
down. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him.
I always had but I thought it was because I did it for fast breaks.
Doncic on the wing, guarded by Young.
Nothing else.
Doncic passes to Johnson. And here's Porzingis.
Ooh.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled.
Patient, ball movement, wide open 3 in the corner.
On the assist by Porzingis.
We'll take it.
Defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean,
Yeah, I always used to buff the user hustle because I thought maybe that would make the fast break game be possible. It never fixed it.
Doncic is doubled. Right side Johnson. Fires from deep.
They got there. Oh my God, let's go. Okay.
Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking.
I don't like hearing that. We've made 5 threes in a row.
Get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Porzingis finds Hardaway. From 10 feet away. Collins with the rebound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but
I have
somehow
2.
he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Oh, that's a good look.
Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hardaway. Ooh, he took a hard foul.
Hey, they called a foul on that stupid strip animation.
That one on Herder.
I just want to make this respectable.
Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in.
And try to build on
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here.
these for the next game.
Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Dallas has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Hunter. It's Johnson with a drive. Over Collins. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's
That's
got
tough.
8 points here in the quarter.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Collins with it. Over to the wing. With some arc. Young can't hit. And Dallas.
I mean, we're playing much better
They're
defense
on a 13-4 run. And it's Doncic on the drive.
with the hustle advantage. If you haven't noticed.
See Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
No, why? Come on, he's coming down the middle, wide open. They do that bullshit.
The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. Now Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. Doncic is doubled. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis.
Get there in time.
And the deficit down inside single digits.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Young. Now here's Herder.
You guys seen the difference in the hustle slider?
Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. It's a 9-point spread. Doncic.
It doesn't seem to matter.
Here's Brown.
Oh, good play defensively.
Wow, he doesn't miss
It doesn't matter what you put fouls on it. Oh,
Inside. Hunter covering.
and one. Oh,
So he'll take 2
But yeah.
from the free throw line.
so obviously we're not going to stick with this for hustle for. I mean, we're just seeing the difference. Obviously, this much of a boost,
Shamet, he's checked in for Hardaway.
but maybe by 5.
And Johnson drops them both.
Productive trip to the line.
I mean, we cut the 20-point lead into 7
Time called here.
in like 2.5 minutes. Like, this run has been crazy.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their
The higher
defensive ways
hustle
down the stretch."
has helped us get more turnovers, too.
Screen on Doncic. And there's
Oh,
Young. That's
what?
good. On the assist by Hunter.
I can't believe that went in.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
It makes sense 100%, Ron.
Pass to Doncic. Takes it inside.
Yeah, he got freaking raped.
Going at the defense, and when he goes at him like that, it puts the
Well,
defense in a tough spot.
I
Very
doubled.
crafty.
So what I ended up doing, I had 25 hustle for both teams. And what I did is I dropped the CPUs to 20, and then I put user at 40. What I'd probably do is go back to 25 for the CPU and then go like 30 for the user, because this doubling up
You need to be
thing,
aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job though. Of
we're gonna let it play out.
Getting to the free throw line.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
But
Outside Hunter.
it's not the CPU shooting; they're just taking bad shots.
Goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Free throw good.
I know we're sitting here thinking that the CPU can't shoot anymore because of hustle. I bet they're actually shooting like in the 40%. We're just so used to them shooting so well.
His next assist will give him a double-double.
Driving to the basket.
Oh no!
Brown passes to Porzingis. It's stolen by Hunter.
Missed the dunk with Luka.
Now Capella. Here's Collins.
Ooh,
Back to Herder.
sure went up with it again.
Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Porzingis.
Oh, we can't miss that. I was gonna say.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
I mean, we're still shooting too well.
Outside Herder. Pass to Collins. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Dallas has gone 4 of 4 from
But see,
outside
hustle
the
doesn't
ring.
affect that, you know.
Doncic passes to Brown.
Oh, I tried to just
Capella
squeeze it in there for a
to the
dunk.
paint. Intercepted.
What's going on with the Bucks game? I haven't been paying attention.
From deep, here's Doncic. Collins with the rebound.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Last I saw, they're down 27-3.
Young against Doncic. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Johnson. Capella.
What's interesting is that they're posting up their players now.
7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Doncic with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Brown down low. Porzingis.
No way, it's 27-27? Timeout, timeout, timeout. Are you serious right now? They were down 27-3. They kicked a field goal with they were down 27-6 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Then they scored a touchdown, then they got a pass. What? Bro.
Up and in by Brown.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Doncic against
Rams
Young.
could go down and kick a field goal though, right?
Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. And they recover it.
Oh no, that's wet.
Downtown. Drills it from deep. Hunter's got 6 here in the quarter.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since.
Time up. I actually got to pull this game up on my phone while I play to see what goes on here. Hold on. That is insane. I'm going to be so pissed. Obviously, I'm a diehard Packers fan, so I'm still, like, hurt over yesterday. But if Tom Brady pulls this off, man, I'm going to be so mad. Ron, I'm sorry. I'm going to be so mad. I don't like Tom Brady. I have nothing against the Bucks. It's a Tom Brady thing. Can I not watch? Apparently I can't watch. Okay. Alright. Guess I can't watch it on my phone.
Nothing to shrug at.
I don't feel like
against Collins.
turning it on the TV.
Flush by Doncic. Man, this young fellow really has a lot of game.
Young with it to the inside. And Collins with the
Wow.
slam.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Did the crowd just throw the ball back to Porzingis? Have you ever seen that before? Oh my goodness. Dude, 2K, look, we're all frustrated with like what they've done with the gameplay, but the fact that they have in there where a crowd member gets the ball and passes it into the game, that's just next level detail, man. That's unreal.
Young against Doncic. Porzingis sets a screen. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
Oh, they recovered.
Shot clock at 6.
We had it.
From deep.
Nope.
Collins with the rebound.
We had our look and they got back.
Possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
There's the drive. And
Woo!
so he draws the foul.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. That was insane. Like,
Porzingis picks
that's why I had to go into replay on that.
Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Hey, Rams won anyway. Thank God. Sorry, Ron.
And he drops it first. Hardaway's checked in for Shaman.
No, they already kicked it, DDS. They already kicked it. They're out. The game's over.
And both free throws good for Collins.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Doncic against
All right, see if we can get that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Porzingis.
That's a better look.
That one falls. Great set up by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
I just got torched looking at
The quicks off Trae Young.
not the game.
Gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Doncic against Young.
We're right on this side with Cam Johnson this time. I like it.
Pass to Porzingis. Lets the
Tricked
three
him.
fly.
Oh, Kristaps. They thought I was going to go to Cam.
We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter.
And I had him in the corner open.
Screen on Doncic. Young with it. Now guarded by Brown.
Oh, oh.
Lob disrupted. Not to be. Doncic passes to Porzingis. That one drops for him.
All right, all right, all right.
Porzingis has got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Outside Young for 3.
No,
And the Hawks
that's game.
with another 3.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going
I
to
have
end
no
up
idea
being
what the
a nice win for the Hawks.
percentages are going to be.
Their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball.
I mean, they're going to be high,
The best
but they
matchup.
felt better this quarter
Hard work pays
for the
off with their
CPU.
26th win of the year.
And even
I know
though
I
the
shot
season
way
series
too
is
well.
only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeAndre Hunter.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up
Oh!
steals, deflections. I mean,
Oh my God.
tonight.
We still have life.
Takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that.
Except Kevin Huerter's not going to miss these shots.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh. We can still steal another.
Here's a drive with the ball. 6-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league.
Well, that's
And
game,
so
but at
far,
least we
there
made
doesn't
it
seem to
like
be a limit on his
respectable versus when we were
potential
down like
as a
28.
top-tier scorer.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hardaway. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Hardaway. This one for 3.
I like it.
And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, you love Hardaway Jr.'s confidence and aggressive.
We're gonna have to
He
nerf
feels like nobody can guard him.
the sliders
No
again,
choice but to foul in that situation.
like 100%.
That's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Actually,
He drops
I
the
don't know.
first one. And
we
that
nerfed the
increases lead to
consistency
6.
from 30 to 20, but I think consistency is hard to see the effects in game. I think it's
So he
just
gets
like
them
you
both.
got to have it
And
ahead of
it's a
time.
7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
So it's the home team now. It's Doncic with a drive. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
All right, that's the last shot of the game. Let's take a look. Jeez. All right, so I shot 60% from that fourth quarter. Yeah, a 7 of 10. They shot. So like I said, the fourth quarter, I don't know if it was the hustle. Their nerf of the hustle, I got open looks and I shot a ridiculous amount. And then my boost to the hustle, they shot really poor. Because you look at the third quarter, I'm shooting normal because we made that change right at the end of the third quarter, right? So I wonder if the hustle slider has a little bit of an impact too. So let's just think about this real quick. So if at 25 for both, I was shooting like okay, honestly, but they were shooting too well. And then if I drop it down to 20, I'm shooting too well. What if we put this back up to 25 because that's where I was shooting like pretty realistic. But instead of me having 40 hustle where they couldn't do anything, I could go 35? Do you think I should go 35 or 30? What do you guys think? $35 or 30 to try this. I mean, obviously the 20 spread was a little too much. This would be only a 10 spread, so we're cutting that in half. I kind of like the idea of 35, but maybe we'll just try cutting it in half, right? And maybe not really mess with anything else. Let's look at the rest of the stats. We knew shooting was going to be ridiculous. The fact he got 10 free throws is decent. 9 turnovers to 14, and I think one of the things there is CPU offensive awareness. I had buffed it. And what if we drop it back down a little bit? Then they should ideally have some more turnovers. 9 is still strong, but that should get us into double digits. Dunks, they had 11. I had 7. I'm pretty fine with the 7 for the user. Field goal, the amount of shots are still too low.
Shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts with off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Hunter.
All right. All right, get rid of that. Shit, I forgot to confirm it. First thing first. I feel like we made some progress, so we'll save it. Hey. No. I could try another game, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. What do you guys want? I upload regardless. Who do I got on my schedule here? I think the Heat would be kind of fun. I'm obviously not going to play the Pistons. And if the Clippers had Kawhi, I think that'd be a fun one to play. Alright. Heat look to be, I mean, they're power rank 10. They're in the playoffs if it started today. Lowry, Oladipo, Jimmy, PJ Tucker. I mean, it should be a tough game. It's all the shot success, Tinga. I mean, we're kind of in the same spot we've been in. Everything else is good. I haven't really played around with anything else. Everything else that I'm working on is all an attempt for getting legit shot success. We don't want it, too high, too low. Obviously, I don't think it's as easy as... There's definitely more things that impact shot success besides the sliders. Consistency is one of them. Obviously, we found out hustle has impact in a way. Okay. All right, we're going to throw some dope jerseys on the Heat. Let's see here. Where's their Miami Vice unis, man? That's what I want. They don't have the... What? They don't have the Vice unis? Those are some of the best unis in the whole league, man.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Dwayne Dedmon.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, Miami paid the price of success. The Heat was worn down from the shortest offseason in U.S. sports history, getting just 7 weeks off. Coach Eric Spoelstra said it was a year like no other. You have to adapt and adjust. This is the life you chose and what you wanted, to play deep into the playoffs. That's the price of...
All right, hopefully...
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you. Now,
shot percentage-wise...
Starting lineup.
Oh, this court's filthy, though. The court changed because of the unis. I love it.
And it's Brown in at the 5. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Of course, there have been some early surprise teams. Some have fallen by the wayside, but some are for real.
Right, Kevin, and that's one of the most exciting parts of the season. You know, some teams get out of the gates really strong, but the long course of an 82-game regular season wears, and then the flaws become exposed. So the real contenders, those that consistently compete at a high level, they are the teams that we know will be there after 82 games.
I like that shot.
Now, here's Shamet. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And that one is hammered home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's...
Oh, we almost stole that.
Put in.
And it's they say it was last touch.
I wish that they didn't make new city uniforms every year. I wish that they would just, like, I don't know. Or at least keep the old ones in. There was one year that the Hornets had black jerseys.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker.
And I thought those were so sweet.
Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Tucker. It's up a 3. Got a piece of it. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
That's good defense.
I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now, here's Oladipo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
That should have been a foul.
That shot, no good. Johnson with some nice D. On the wing, Johnson. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Johnson outside. Jacks up a three. Found by the Heat.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few.
The pace is a lot slower this game than last game already, even though I'm a running team. Like, I want to run and shoot.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the
They can't hit a thing.
performance.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Passes to Butler. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The shot's
Nobody can make a shot.
He's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Doncic. 20
All right,
points
what's
for
the
him
play?
last game against the Clippers.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense
Kinda
clearly
worked.
frustrated, trying to get away.
Yeah, I'd call a timeout too.
Unpredictability.
They're like 0 for 4.
Offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Again, I think
Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at
we
Dallas.
switched to consistency last game mid-game, and so they had already kind of established where they were at, and so they kept shooting for the most part. We did see in the fourth quarter that with the hustle and stuff that they shot 40-something% and 29% from three.
It's got to be frustrating for them. You
Carry
can't
over with the nerf to the hustle.
You got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And stolen by Dedmon.
I used to have hustle at 100, yeah.
And the drought. And Dedmon throws it down.
For just user, though, but that was like a whole different slider.
Doncic passes to Shamet. Off target
Okay.
with his three. Miami trail.
All the points have been at the rim.
Outside. But Trey. And it's Butler missing. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Porzingis with a screen on Oladipo. And it's Shamet missing.
Wow.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter.
I mean, I like the defense, but both teams should have hit some shots by now. There's been a couple of like that shot.
That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Doncic.
Wow.
With the block.
Wow. Okay.
Lowry against Brown. Lowry dishes to Devin. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Miami no.
All right. It's not taking me long. 2 for 8, 1 for 10. It's a one dunk, and a layup. I mean, what? I'm gonna restart this, but like, this is completely different. And this is where, again, I'm going to play with the consistency. We're going to restart with 25% consistency. It's definitely not fine. 1 for 10. All right, we're just going to restart this. It's so early in the game. Both teams should have had some jump shots hit. That they were open looks. Should have had it. Oh, they were already on their city. Cool. Alrighty.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst
I mean, 1 for 10, 2 for 8.
finishes. And Lonzo Ball said,
with the only shots being dunks or a layup, I mean, I'm not going to let it go that long. I'm cool with some poor shooting because that happens, but we had both teams had some really good open looks from some good players, you know, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, I mean, PJ Tucker in the corner.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Cameron Johnson, Luka Doncic.
Let's try the consistency. All we change is consistency.
Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Brown in at the center position. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo.
That was good defense, but there's a bucket right at the hoop, layup.
Never easy to play on the road.
We just got to see a jump shot go in.
Lengthy road trips. Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely.
It's deep, but it's open.
Towards the end of a road trip, it's a
layup.
to play near 100%. Count it. Activity on the glass.
On the blacktop, he says.
That could have gotten away from them.
All right, 2 layups.
Now here's Lowry in his last outing with 12 points. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Lowry.
They're just eating the whole shot. That's a bad shot.
The rebound by Shannon.
We got a mismatch here. We got to use it.
In the post. Checked by Tucker. Gets his second attempt to
That's
go.
another layup.
He's 1 for 2. Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Oladipo outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Lowry outside.
On the wrong guy. All right, well, all the buckets have been at the rim.
Pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Outside Johnson lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
It's an open look. Okay. We can hit a shot.
He has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Can the CPU hit a shot, though?
Having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
I did.
Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15.
I just changed the offensive consistency.
This quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Okay, I bumped it up to 25 for both teams.
The Heat have gone 2
CPU still can't shoot.
With the step back. Here's Lowry. Second chance effort. And that one hits the back iron.
And this is where I'm thinking we maybe nerf their shot success a little too much.
Pass to Shannon. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami trailing. And we're approaching
We'll see.
3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Oh, he had me thinking he was going to do a move.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Doncic against Lowry. Pass to Porzingis. Tries it from 19.
All right, Midi missed.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Back to Lowry. Oladipo outside. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks.
I like the crowd chants there.
Shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Now here's Tucker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
So they still can't hit a jump shot.
Fades and shoots. And
okay, there's their first one.
Lowry. And no doubt when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear.
Let's just see if it was a slow start. Because we did hit 2 threes ourselves.
Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Midi, deep. Deep midi?
After a nice bounce off the right iron. Shamit's got 5 now.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And it's Butler off the drive. The shot's good.
The confidence of
Tough.
Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
Yeah, users feels pretty good right now.
Pass to Johnson. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
And I know I'm 50%, but it's early in the game. Only 12 shots. We had a couple buckets at the hoop. You know.
To the paint. Here's Doncic.
Woo!
And the layup falls.
That was a nice little play.
Guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamit doesn't rack up a lot of assists. But
I want to see more from the CPU.
To the middle. Brown with the steal. And they're on the run. Here's Shamit. Off target from three-point range.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Exactly.
Oladipo, the pass to Lowry.
And we got to let it play out. It's not even a full quarter.
4-3. Doncic pulls down the board.
Teams have stretches where they shoot, you know, high
Pass to Brown.
percentages all the time. And then they have stretches where they're not shooting well.
Here's Porzingis. Checked by Tucker. And that one's
There we
good.
go.
Porzingis. 7 points in the game.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason,
User feels pretty good. In fact, 3-point percentage might be a little weak,
finish inside.
but
Line change here
CPU
for Miami.
feels really weak. We'll see what change. We'll see how it
Defended by Hardaway.
again plays out with their shooters.
For Dallas, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go.
Nice screen.
With the drive, and that one is hammered home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic.
So I'm going to try something since we can't change. Field goal's looking good for user, not CPU. So what we'll do is, since we're not going to change consistency mid-game because it doesn't really affect anything, what I'm going to do is we're going to just nerf the hustle by 5. We still have a 5-point advantage over them. They're at 25, but this would give us just a 5-point advantage.
They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
The Mavericks shooting an excellent 56% in this
They have a lot of
It's Bullock on the wing.
shots in the paint.
That three's off the mark.
I mean, we're missing some threes that we should be making, like
It's a 10-point game.
with Bullock,
Keyed away.
Shamit.
His shot is off.
Trying to
They're
take
missing
advantage of
everything.
Soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Hardaway with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Kleba, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Mavericks lead by 12. Hero outside.
Should have been a foul.
Misses in the drive.
They should be shooting free throws right there.
They've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Here's Hardaway. Oh, nice fake.
That's good D.
Off the mark.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Strus.
That's tough. They're just spamming the paint, though.
Allowing any room to operate. You know he's going to be aggressive.
We'll look at their shot chart after a quarter. I don't want to, you know, again.
Brunson against Hero. Elbow shot on the way. Brunson misses.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Hero to pass to Morris.
They're just eating the shot clock up.
Kicks it to Hero. From outside the arc. And Kleba over to help.
I'm also, so last game I just nerfed their offensive awareness, and they're just eating the shot clock up. I want to see if we go like this. Or let's even just go leave it at 50.
Morris on the wing. Ball stolen. For three, Hardaway. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The assistant was so
See if they get some more shots up, because they're just eating the shot clock and then taking bad shots at the end of the shot clock too. See if that awareness back up will help him out.
Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
It's a good look.
Brunson against Robinson. Hardaway on the wing. Over Hero. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Mavericks lead by 15. They're searching for a way to score.
Oh my God.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to
Ooh.
come by.
I don't know how many misses.
I don't know. I
that
think we
is
got to
in a
buff
row,
the CPU,
but I know
guys.
it's ugly.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in his last outing.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped.
I might not
on
make
the
it
other
past the
team
first quarter.
early.
Outside Robinson. Hero for 3. Rebounded
It's
by
cold,
Kleba.
so.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out
Block,
forcing
charge.
it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
I mean, the fact that they have 12 points, like. So I'm still shooting too good, but I'm getting points in the paint too easily. I'm only shooting 30% from 3. They're 0 for 9 from 3. 10 of their 12 points are in the paint. That's a problem. Let's look at their shot chart. So they're 4 for 7 inside. I mean, obviously they're 0 for 9 from 3. So let's just say they had made 3 threes. Then they're 33% from 3, which is obviously perfectly fine. Let's 3 threes. Then they're 9 for 22. And they're shooting 35%, which is obviously still too low. But then let's say maybe they shot, and then they make an extra close range. Maybe we buff their close range a little bit. I'm only shooting well because I'm getting some buckets at the hoop. Let's go back with these nerfs. To 30 consistency. And try it again. I dropped consistency before I did all those nerfs.
I hope this early
Before I did all those... before I nerfed the CPU shooting. Yeah, the inside and close looks fine. But what about the fact that I was getting to the hoop off of pick and roll way too easy, which is the only thing I did is, you know what? I'm going to fix that right now. That's the other thing I did. Shoot. You guys got to remind me. I nerfed help defense, right? Because I thought that that was going to affect the transition. It didn't. It was the hustle slider. So now we got to bump help defense back up. Because that's what is allowing me to get to the hoop so much. All right. We'll just rock the blues. I don't feel like changing it.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sport. Now a chance to... These
all right, let's try this.
For playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
So
I think of teams that just get
advantage. Yeah, let's try the higher consistency.
Keep it. You know, there are a lot of teams that are mediocre.
Since I had 30 and then I...
make something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or are not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA.
So it's just 30 each.
No
Put the help defense back up.
And the pro perception where they make the
we still have a +5 on the hustle.
To find their best scoring opportunity.
Now look at Dallas.
Ah.
They've got
okay.
Porzingis is out there with Brown. Then there's Doncic, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. Now here's Doncic. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25.
Interesting. I told you guys, it's consistency plays such a huge factor. It's not just shot success. I mean, there's so many factors.
Outside Butler.
Shot success, shot coverage impacts.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Such a critical
I did last year, Timmy.
Offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
First and only time.
The drive by Doncic. Missed inside.
And there's that help defense.
Ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
But yeah, it's 30. I just bumped it by 5.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Porzingis can't hit. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Here's
got him.
Solid
Let's go.
From the distance of about 14 feet. Doncic has got 5.
He thought I was going all the way. We're still testing these, Timmy. There's nothing out right now. Like, with the, I mean, there's something close out right now, but not this exact.
Butler against Johnson. Here's Lowry. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me.
All right, the flow of the game is feeling a lot better with the shots that are being made. It's a good look. I'm okay with that.
With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
The kick out to Oladipo.
Ooh, that was a good idea.
Butler feeling out of it.
This feels so much better, guys. Like, so much better. Not saying we don't need to make tweaks still, but
now here's Shemp.
Just that little change.
Porzingis finds Doncic. And the
Charge.
blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first.
But the pace feels better. We're hitting shots. We're missing some shots a little bit, but I'm okay with it so far.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Whoa, what am I running off of him like that?
Here's Lowry. Offensive rebound. Nice team from Doncic.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. From downtown.
That's tough.
The shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And in that one,
oh no.
Came to play.
All right. You guys see the difference. Just in consistency. They were 0 for 9. We didn't touch a shot success.
A big factor in that one.
And stolen by Dedmon.
And now their pick and roll defense is a lot better, but there's a turnover. I was abusing the pick and roll last time.
He's putting up 6 points a night.
And I kind of just wanted to test it. This is feeling a lot better.
There's a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Doncic against Lowry. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
Oh no, give him a good pass.
Can they get it? In the basket, good. A bank shot that time.
They're the exact same, Tinga. Shooting sliders are the exact same, other than they have a bump in layup over me.
Foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
It's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Dedmon finds Lowry. Johnson against Butler.
What are you doing, Jimmy?
To the middle. 5 on the clock.
Turning it over, okay.
That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row.
Let's go, Cam. Let's go, Cam.
Always eager to shoot the three, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there.
And here are the Heat now after the Mavericks pick up 3. Lowry against Porzingis.
Oh.
And shooters
thought we had that.
Porzingis is down there lurking.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now, here's Shannon. Guarded by Oladipo. And it's Doncic.
I'm cool with that.
Can't punish the defense.
Can't make them all, you know. We just made a corner three.
Miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Passes it to Porzingis. Pound kicks to Shannon. Butler with the steal.
Jimmy, man, with the steal.
Oladipo has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And you know what, though?
All right, settle down a little bit.
Get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Oh, they did. You can get to the line all you want, but it doesn't really mean much if you can't hit your free throws. And they were rock solid at the strike.
2 on the clock.
That's not what I wanted.
And it's Brown missing. Miami trailing. Here's Tucker. Hits the three-point bomb.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man. And guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Dallas.
All right.
Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can. And this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their.
Again, I'm not saying it's perfect or maybe even a release, but it just feels better than the 2 attempts that we made at this before.
Isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards. It's still something.
Yeah, and again, we changed nothing with the shot success sliders. Just consistency.
The rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot.
And they've hit several threes. We've hit a couple threes.
Going home with your tail between your legs.
And already they've staked out a noticeable.
But it's not OP shooting threes. You know what I mean?
Controlling the back.
Runs in the pass to Kleba, and he uses the glass on the lane.
It's our first bucket off the pick and roll.
Tied up now for the Mavericks.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen.
The bump up in the awareness. Yeah, I might even bump it up a little bit more.
And you get the lay-in.
On the wing, more.
We'll see.
Pass to Hero.
Oh, you shoot that right away here.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Fires from deep. Hero, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. There's the pass to Brunson. Powell with it. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Pass to Kleba. Launches it. Up and in. Off to an efficient start.
Let's go.
2 for 3 from the field.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Here's Strus. Guarded by Hardaway. Passes it to Hero. Stolen by Brunson. Now,
oh no! I thought
driving to the basket.
I thought that was. Hey, I thought that was Maxey cutting.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas.
And it's been about.
I had Dwight Powell for the dunk, but I'll take the 3.
Pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And here is Robinson after Jim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Strus, 2
good
points.
bucket.
That one goes.
And I like the subtle adjustment made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the right side.
Oh, good steal.
Takes it inside.
That's not what. Okay.
By Hero.
And he flashed Tyler Hill. Makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Pass to Bolt. To Brunson. He kicks to Bolt.
Oh. I hate how often I try to pass it to someone else and it.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3.
I will, but we just hit a 3 that we shouldn't have hit.
Now Hero. Brunson covering.
And I'm wondering if 30 might be a little high for the user. Like maybe we can try like 28 or something.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The pass to Hero. Deep. Bullock with the rebound. The Mavericks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And here's Brunson. Fired away, that's a two-pointer. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Hero the bounce pass.
Scoring's down, though. I don't like that, how low the scoring is.
Here's Strus. Brunson covering.
I mean, they're not shooting a lot either.
He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Brunson, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Like, the fact that they only have 18 points has me concerned. The fact I only have 23 has me concerned. But I think the problem is the shot attempts.
Now Bullock.
All right, let's take a look. 45. They only shot 38. I shot a little too well from 3, but it wasn't crazy, so we'll leave it to see how it plays out. They shot definitely really bad. I don't... so I actually did shoot 21 times. It didn't feel like they shot that many times. Bump the awareness up. Okay. They had 10 of their 18 points. We'll try it. It's now 60-60. We had 10 of their 18 points were in the paint, which isn't due to the fact... I mean, they tried shooting threes, you know. So look at the shot chart. So mid-range, they were 0 for 2. I was 0 for 1. My threes were a little high, but we'll let it play out. Their threes were a little low, we'll let it play out. The biggest thing is I think they're close range, but they were kind of tough shots. I was also 1 from 3 at the rim, but one of them was Luka was going for a dunk and he got blocked. But mid-range seems to be a little culprit in three-point. We'll let it play for another quarter. With just the awareness change.
Up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get
And you talk to Jimmy Butler. His confidence in this Miami team, Greg, is at an extremely high level. I mean, listen to his words.
We got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of guys that can defend, can get everybody else involved. It's a nice team, man. We're playing well.
You talk about scoring and defending and playmaking. Greg, Jimmy Butler can do all three.
Yeah, leading the way with his play. He's made a huge difference ever since he joined the team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us,
I wanted him to shoot that.
So far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Deadman in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Christopher Porzingis. There's the 3.
Gotta shoot it.
Drills the three-pointer. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well,
I mean, that's not a shot I thought would go in.
Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
Now I think I'm shooting 50% from 3.
Outside Robinson. The 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice answer.
We'll let it play out.
Love to see the competitiveness.
Both teams finding
to at least another quarter.
Trying to take advantage from distance.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can do it.
There we go. I love it.
Against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
He misses the free throw. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Robinson, and he sinks the second.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Doncic, no good. The Heat trail by
Oh, hey,
6.
Hollywood, what's going on, my man?
Down low, Doncic with the steal.
Ooh, nice steal. We're just going to pull it. All right. I like the effort. Teams shoot just pull-up threes sometimes, right?
Take a look at some numbers for Kyle Lowry.
We're trying to figure out these sliders, Hollywood.
Have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a five-man unit.
Over to the left wing. And Tucker kicks to Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either.
I just like that they shot that, though.
Doncic passes to Brown.
Do your thing, do your thing. All right.
With it. No points in the game
Around.
for him. Shot clock at 6.
Lowry's a tougher.
Got it from 16 feet.
That's a tough shot, but
Doncic has got the lead
I
up
kind of
to
had my
8
way
now
with
for
little
Dallas.
Trae Young.
And really, Doncic can
And Lowry's,
score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Give me a little bit more fits. I know I just hit that nice shot, though. That's a
Miami no good
nice
on that
take.
time either. And so Brown will bring it up for Dallas. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Dallas moving
Hold
it
your
around.
position. Thank you.
And the shot goes
Height
in
advantage.
from
He's
Kristaps
what, 6'8"?
Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize
You know, and the CPU might need a little buff on shooting.
Dedmon kicks to Long.
We'll figure it out.
Passes it to Oladipo. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on.
Supposed to do a reverse, but okay.
And try to find a way to get on the board.
He loses from 15. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That game will be game 2 of 5 out on the
That's
road.
where I'm supposed to go. Ah.
Oladipo against Doncic. Johnson outside. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from 14.
It's tough.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
I mean, user feels pretty fine, honestly. CPU feels like they need a nerf. Or a buff, excuse me.
The pass to Lowry to stop the drought. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Oh,
Deflects
good.
the pass.
Good D.
Tucker. Inside. Dedmon dishes to Oladipo.
I might buff their consistency.
It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's a good call.
Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Johnson finds Brown.
Oh, good D.
Well, Dedmon's reach
Kind of
is a
got
huge
stuck
advantage
there and
to help him tally some more block shots.
because I mean they should have made that. That's a good shot.
Deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. bangs home the trifecta. Porzingis has got 14. And Greg,
he's having a game.
They watch the standings. Others say they ignore him. Which side were you on?
I mean, I got to get off stream at the halftime. But what I'll do is we'll take a look at CPU and we'll decide if it's a consistency bump or potentially a shot success bump.
Butler passes to Morris. Back to Butler. Going inside.
Yeah, but you want to do one first, then the other. You know what I mean?
Hero from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You say that, DDS, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure it's the shot success that needs bumped. It might be consistency, like Tinka was suggesting initially. And I do think I kind of want to try that first.
Porzingis can't hit.
They create such a great opportunity.
Because we saw the change just from 25 to 30, right?
Even with the defense not really effective.
But maybe they just need a little bit more.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Powell, no one around him. No good from
I shouldn't have shot that with Dwight Powell.
Strus passes to
I
Hero.
mean, he can make a corner three, but it's not really what I want.
Well, his shots are
Yeah,
dropping.
I think they just need consistency.
Pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense
That was a bad
just
shot
there a
attempt by
little
me.
late.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
I love it. That's love that shot.
On the assist by Johnson.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And here is Butler. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Brooklyn. Pass to Strus. They set the screen.
Yeah, I think it's the consistency.
Dallas leading by 11. It's Hardaway with the drive. Powell, that's good.
And Matador defense.
And I would be shooting. I mean, I'm shooting below 50%.
Ever going to see.
But I would probably be shooting a little bit less than that because I've gotten some shots off of fast breaks that I wouldn't have got had they made those shots. I mean, they're shooting 32%. Let's bump it up to 40. It probably won't matter in game, but I think that's what we could try.
He takes it in. Porzingis with the block, and he stays with it. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
And yeah, we're pretty close. You know what I mean? There's some things that are different for user and CPU, but
allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, how do you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson.
oh, mismatch.
On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Morris.
That's not what I wanted. Okay.
Making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Heat trail by 13. Hero passes to Morris.
I mean, we're shooting 49%, right? And if you take away 3 easy buckets that I've gotten off of fast breaks, maybe 4, then suddenly I'm shooting 44, 45%, you know?
Reggie Bullock comes in for Johnson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Dallas leading by 10. Brunson scanning the floor to the inside, and the dunk by Powell.
Not the kind of
That's a good pass.
defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Oh, I thought I stole it.
Great D that time from Powell.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Drops in the tray. Hardaway's got.
I mean, it's at 75, and that's where it's been. I'm kind of going to leave Help D.
In the second.
I haven't been abusing it by any means. Pick and roll does work every now and then, you know.
Looking to get it going. Hero. Powell pulls it in.
Hate to say it, but if
it's not like we don't want pick and roll to
a lot of this is going to
ever
be felt
work
by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Back to Hardaway.
No, I literally aimed.
Passing here by Dallas.
I don't understand that.
Bullock passes to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
Hardaway Jr. committed to get inside on that particular play, locked in and shrugging off the defense.
Here's Morris. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Again, don't worry. The consistency sliders don't really take effect in the middle of a game.
Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Pick off
good steal.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give
I thought I had it.
Another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
If the bump of offensive consistency doesn't help them overall, you know, assuming you start a game over, then we'll look at shot success. Oh my God. Yeah, because they shot 32%. I mean, they're shooting the same amount of shots as me. I ended up getting 52% because I had 3 in that dunk. I'm shooting a little too well from 3. Well, yeah, because if I miss one more, it drops the percentage down to. They're actually shooting fine from 3. It's everywhere else. Now let's take a look at the shot chart. So they're inside. Both teams inside is 4 for 9. Yeah, for sure, Tinga. Man, I definitely am going to give them a little bit of a boost. They're 0 for 7 from mid range, and they're 4 for 11 from close. That's why they're shooting so bad. So what we're going to do, I mean, consistency needs to be up there, but we'll do like we'll match 3 since they're shooting decent from 3. And we'll bump this up. We'll bump these up. And then we're going to save these. And this is what we'll try. And Tinga, I'll just show you what we've changed because nothing else has changed. So user, you can just, you know, grab these quick. Shot success hasn't really changed much for the user. The only changes has been the consistency. I think we're getting close, Big Ron. If you want to grab what we uploaded. We're not shooting in the 60s and 70%, that's for sure. We're at the point where we got to buff stuff. Which is a better place to be than the alternative. Nothing changed over here. We went hustle 30 for the user. I mean, not much has changed. Hustle 30, we're at 35-65 offensive and defense awareness. Offensive consistency 30 for the user, and that's it. We didn't touch nothing else. CPU, here we go. We're just trying a combination of offensive consistency and then small buffs to CPU to get them to shooting better. User, we're shooting a little bit too good, but part of it is, I think, some easy transition buckets because of how poorly they're shooting. And then Tinka, yeah, we didn't really do much. We did lower contact shot success to 35 for both. I missed that one. Everything else is what it has been, other than, yeah, their hustle was 25 before, so that's the same. 60 and 60 for both offensive and defensive awareness. And then we're trying 40 and 100 consistency. If they shoot too well, instead of nerfing the shot success again, let's nerf the consistency. But then real quick, just so you have the shot success sliders right here. All right, guys. I got to get off stream, but I appreciate you guys checking out. And hopefully I feel like we could be pretty close. So hopefully we can knock this out and get on the ground running. Take care, guys.